Hello everyone, welcome back to another brand new episode of Let's Talk Sports. We are continuing with the IPL series and today it's time to talk about Lucknow Super Giants. Now with the LSG setup, there are a few changes here and there in the management. Andy Flower is gone, Gautam Gambhir is gone and they are replaced by Justin Langer and company for LSG this year. Even KL Rahul makes a comeback after having missed the last part of the tournament due to some injury issues. So with keeping that in mind, let's go through the 11 one by one and see what are the opportunities that await LSG for IPL 2024. So to start with the opening slot, I think KL Rahul, if fit, slots back straight in. I know there are speculations going around that Rahul might want to audition for the wicket-keeping slot of the Indian national team with the World Cup around, but I think the franchisee world is too cruel to let Rahul do that. The best interest of LSG lies in the fact that Rahul opens, and I think he would also be aligned with that interest. So KL Rahul should slot straight back into that opening slot. Who partners KL Rahul though? And I think that's a tricky question considering the season or the results of the last year or how things panned out last year. Because last year, Quinton de Kock arrived a little late into the season. Kyle Mayers grabbed his opportunities with both hands, and QDK and Mayers were left for a season-long struggle throughout the season as to who would pick, who should open and things like that. Now, it's a fresh new season, new management in place, and I honestly do think that there's a definite gulf of class between Quinton de Kock and Kyle Mayers. Quinton de Kock is a world-class opening batsman, wicketkeeper and everything. And considering he's available at your disposal, I think it's a no-brainer that Quinton de Kock opens. But considering Mayers did what he did last year, the LSG people might be in two minds, but I don't think that should be the case. So it should be Quinton de Kock, to put it bluntly. Number 3 is the option that LSG have brought in this year. They have traded in Devdutt Padikkal for Avesh Khan. So Devdutt Padikkal did not get a lot of opportunities last year with Rajasthan Royals. I think this is his chance to make amends. He would probably get a slot in the top 3 and now it's for him to make best use of the opportunity. He did very well with the India Test debut recently, should be good on confidence and make use of it to do well in this T20 season. Number 4, I think the LSG long-standing player, Nicholas Pooran. They have trusted Pooran with his abilities. Pooran is also repaid back with some match-winning knocks, and I think Pooran is the first choice for the number 4 slot. They have a string of all-rounders following him, so Pooran would have that freedom and luxury to play as per his liking. He can whack the ball very hard, we all know that, and he's a player who can whack from ball 1, which is very important in T20 cricket, and I think Pooran should do justice to his abilities and have a very good season. Number 5, I think it's an Indian, and it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between, I think, Deepak Hooda and Badoni. I think both are very similar cricketers, both very favourites of mine. And Badoni is the young talent, Hooda is the incumbent. Hooda also can bowl, Badoni can bowl a little bit, but I think it will be down to how Hooda's form is in the nets and going into the season. Because there's plenty of reason to back the youngster Badoni and he has shown glimpses what he can do. But considering Hooda and his international credibilities, I think it would be a tough call, but it's one of the two. Number 6 should be the finisher, Marcus Stoinis, slot straight in. I think Pooran, Indian batsman, and Stoinis fits perfectly for the LSG lineup. So I think it should be Stoinis coming at 15-16 overs and making sure that they have the perfect late flourish. Number 7, I think a bit one place down considering Krunal Pandya's abilities, but it's the way it is, right? And they have a very good batting lineup, and I think Krunal Pandya would do well to come in and play some handy cameos at number 7. Number 8, I think it's a left armer. The bowling starts from here on. Mohsin Khan did very well in, I think, last to last season. Last year was mired with injuries. This is again a season where he can stake claim of being India's frontline left-arm bowler. So India is requiring a left-handed pacer for quite some time now, and I think Mohsin has the chance to stake claim at that. Number 9 is Ravi Bishnoi, very, very crucial leg spinner. Again, doing very well recently, should be high on confidence, and I think it should be Ravi Bishnoi firmly in that spot. Number 10 is the toss-up again, and I think this is an overseas slot. It is between Naveen ul Haq and Shamar Joseph. So Naveen ul Haq has done what he has done last year. He was very, very impressive whenever Mark Wood missed out. Could bowl at the death, bowl beautiful slower deliveries and different things. But Shamar Joseph is the flavor of the season. They have traded him. There were lots of queries about Shamar Joseph as to which IPL franchisee will go for him. Eventually, LSG landed him, and I think considering he did exploits against Australia, whether Justin Langer's it plays in Langer's mind and whatever things, right? So it's a shoe-in between Naveen ul Haq and Shamar Joseph is what I believe. Number 11, I think a pacer that impressed me a lot last season, and it's the young Yash Thakur. He bowled very good variations last year, and I was mighty impressed with him. So from that perspective, I think Yash Thakur, it should be the first choice, considering it's the T20 and you need a lot of variations in your kitty. So Thakur makes the way. Considering this lineup, and there are 4 straight out-and-out bowling options, I would go with a bowling impact player, and I think Amit Mishra perfectly fits the bill for this team. Amit Mishra, they are keeping Amit Mishra year on year, keeping in mind a specific role, and Mishra does that perfectly. But other than Mishra, even if they have to look at other options, I think Krishnappa Gautam, Shivam Mavi, these are very good handy options to be used as a bowling impact sub. In case they need something in the batting side, I think Shubham Dubey is someone they have invested upon, and I've heard really good things about Shubham Dubey, so could be a very, very handy player. Otherwise, the other flavor of the season, I think, is Ashwin Kulkarni. He was in the news recently for the Indian under-19 team, and he could come in a very handy. So LSG already have a lot of all-rounders, and this is just one more addition to that array of all-rounders. What are the other overseas options then? I think Kyle Mayers, we already spoke about, should start as the backup of Quinton de Kock at the top of the order. There's David Willey, who's again a left-hand option, but I think if Mohsin Khan stays fit, Willey would probably be a backup. And the other option, I think, is Ashton Turner. So Ashton Turner is also should be starting the season as a backup, unless Stoinis or Puran is horribly out of form or is mired with injury. I think Turner stays in the bench for the time being. So that's about it. That's what we wanted to cover for Lucknow Super Giants. We will be back shortly for the next one. But till then, like I always say, please do keep watching, and please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.